Hi friends, it's Auntie Cuckoo, and I'm heading right back into Michael's to take a look at their Halloween decor. So you know what that means. I'm going to invite you to come with me. Let's go shopping. So I have to say, so far I am pretty impressed with Michael's Halloween decor. They have a few different sort of themes, so I'm just going to pan down the aisle to show you what we're going to be looking at, and then we'll get right into it with what I am drawn to automatically, this very old school feeling Halloween collection. This screams 1980s childhood to me for Halloween, and I really like the colors and the feel of it. Now, I did not pick anything up yet. I'm waiting to see what comes out at places like Walmart and Target, but this guy is sort of on my mind. A really cute little pumpkin man on a pumpkin for $12.99. Something that would be $6.50 with my coupon. I really like the canisters. They are $11.99. I really like the black cat version. Now these two figurines have a paper mache look to them. I'm definitely more of a fan of the whole jack-o'-lantern look. They have two stacked signs that remind me of something Walmart did last year. They have it in the ghost and the black cat. And look at these pumpkins. They have a great look, but they are so pricey, $7.99, and they're tiny. Now they did a couple of things that remind me of that pumpkin head that is up on sort of a raised pedestal at Hobby Lobby. Now they have different hats to choose from and two different faces. They did these jars with the little toppers. Again, a bit pricey for $9.99. And this little kitty. This is another thing I am keeping on the back of my mind in case I do pick anything up. It is $12.99. Now this is a little couple that is adorable. I definitely like the boy more than the girl. He's holding some candy corn. Sorry, the camera did not focus just then. They are $19.99 each. They have out a few pumpkins for $12.99. And this kitty on a moon. I really like this also. $16.99 for this one. It is so heavy, so I was trying to be very careful. Some coordinating boxed books for $4.99 in the three different versions. And look at this very vintage feeling banner. Really nice sort of burlap fabric with the pom-poms on the end. This little cream sign sort of reminds me of a palette. Looks very old-fashioned. This one's $24.99 with all of the little text. Now this skeleton is adorable. It has a very sort of folk art feel to it. Very homemade looking, almost like wooden spoon legs. He's only $19.99. Pretty good size, and you know, if you could pick him up with a coupon, he would be even that much better. Last year was our first year ever decorating for Halloween, so I'm looking forward to switching it up just a little bit this year. And these are definitely the colors I am loving with the orange and black. Hocus Pocus sign, $14.99. It is a really good size. Look at these. They are so adorable. $14.99, little shelf sitting kitty, and these old school feeling ceramic ghosts. This just looks like it's definitely from the late 70s to me. I also really like these. They're ceramic style pails. Now there was no tag on that little plastic ticket there, so we'll find it over here on the kitty. $12.99. I love the face on that cat and the jack-o'-lantern. They also have the skeleton. This is also a good find. So $7.99. Again, pick that up with your coupon. It'll be right around $4. I think this little guy is the partner of the kitty. We'll put him up here. And these glass bottles, they just are so old looking. I love them. They have them in a couple of different prints. And a skeleton skull face candy jar or bowl for $19.99. I am finding things everywhere. I think everyone is just as excited as me to look at all the new decor. Trick or treat sign for $9.99. Another little figurine, little cat for $7.99. These are probably maybe about 8 inches tall. They have it also in the pumpkin, and way in the back they have a ghost. So there are 3 of those. Here's another one of their pumpkins. It's just a bunch of hocus pocus. Some more shelf sitters, including these guys. Now I usually am drawn to the cats, but I'm not loving that cat's face. Here is a really big sign. It's just a bunch of hocus pocus, and it is a pretty good price. It is $21.99. So if you get a good coupon, just around $12, and it is a really substantial sign. Now they also did a little broom with this collection. I actually will insert a little card up at the top. I did a DIY broom last year since it was my first year decorating for Halloween. I love the look of all of these wooden pieces. I tend to shy away from too much glitter. This is a cute little sign for $14.99. And this witch sign is very heavy metal. It is a really well-made item, and it is $21.99. I just really tend to go more for the wood look. It is sort of rustic and worn. I'm really liking this collection. The boo sign is $16.99, and now this is their witch collection. It's still a lot of black and orange. They have this sitting hat with a clock on it for $39.99, the little hanging spider from the end. So they have a couple of different themes, and each theme put out a different version of their witch's potion bottles. This is a little pair of witch boots, and they are $16.99. This set is very similar to sort of the last theme we looked at, with just more of the witch than the cat and jack-o'-lantern and the skeleton. There's not a whole lot of glitz or glam in this particular set. $9.99 on that little sign. Drink Up Witches, it's also $9.99. This is something I'm keeping in my mind, the Salem Broom Company. I just think that's a really cute sign. It is again $9.99. Now they have the little calendar cubes where you can switch up how many days until Halloween. They have it in the witch and the skeleton. Both are $14.99. This cat. So this reminds me of those sort of sisal woodland animals that were so popular a couple years ago. It's a little pricey at $29.99. But now down here they did a set of 2 different witches, $21.99 for these. This one's with the little pumpkin pail, and then they have a large sort of haunted mansion in metal. It's got a place for 3 votive holders there in the back. I'm sure that would light up really nicely in the evening. This one's $34.99, one of the higher priced items. They have the little witch's hat with the little added metal bow. The witch is in, and of course it turns over and says out, and this one is $16.99. Now let's look at a few more larger pieces. This is actually part chalkboard there on the hat, so you can change up how many days until Halloween, and that one's $29.99. Now this caught my eye. It's a little sort of storybook haunted mansion that lights up, and some little pumpkin-faced witches, $19.99. Some little jack-o'-lantern cans for $3.99. And a window. So I just did a window DIY for the fall, and this is definitely got that little window influence. The witch is in for $21.99. Here's a couple more of the larger items. Yes, the Wicked Witch lives here in orange with the little shoes and hat for $21.99. And then this one is more of like a standing sign. It does have a little kickstand back here. It's $19.99. And Gone Flying, Be Back Soon with the cute little broom. This one's $14.99. So I will be looking forward to when all this stuff hits some kind of sale, or if I decide to pick something up, I'll definitely be pulling out my coupons for that. A couple little hanging witches. Now this is a really pretty ragged garland, but it is pricey at $14.99. They did do a few pillows. This one is I Put a Spell on You with a little witch's skirt and tulle, and then her little shoes are down here. That's $29.99. And some more signs, $19.99. Now I have seen these in years past. I think these little witches are really cute. They sort of remind me of trolls in their little faces, and they have actual hair. And then this shoe I just think is adorable. $29.99. It is meant to hold a wine bottle. Now we're sort of switching gears into this theme. This side has a lot more glitter, and they added purple in. These lanterns remind me of those we found last year at the Dollar Tree, and they're $5.99 here. Some lanterns, and I love these wide-mouthed ceramic candy bowls in the cat and the jack-o'-lantern. They are putting out a lot of ornaments. I just shared on Instagram that the Dollar Tree is also putting out some Halloween ornaments, and I think that 4-season trees and holiday trees for each holiday are becoming more and more popular. A little crow back here for $14.99. This is a very glittery wreath, and it is $36.99. Of course, they have the sets of ornaments, but these are the ones I really wanted to share. Now they are $9.99, which is too deep for my pockets, but they have it in these really cute versions. I know I say cute all the time, but come on, look at these ghosts. They're adorable. They have the glittery mansions, or I guess haunted mansions, and some nutcrackers for Halloween in vampires and Frankenstein, a skeleton and a witch. Here's another little haunted mansion for putting some candlelight behind for $19.99. I feel like that one is about $5 overpriced. Trick or treat. You guys are probably seeing how I was saying there's more purple and a lot more glitter over here. Here's their version of the little potion bottles and a couple of mansions. So these are both $12.99. This one's quite a bit shorter. For the price, I would definitely pick up the taller version. Some stacked glitter pumpkins. And I have a question for you guys. If you decorate for Halloween, when do you do it? Last year was our very first year decorating for Halloween, and it kind of threw off my whole fall decorating. So I'm trying to figure out how to do that this year successfully and decorate for both fall and Halloween. Now we're gonna switch sides and head into the very apothecary, skeleton, haunted mansion at Disneyland look. I have a little skeleton snow globe up on a little pedestal and on top of a stack of books for $11.99. More of the crows and beautiful flowers. This year they added a little bit of blue to the red, deep burgundy and black. They have their version of the potion bottles, and this typewriter is really funny. You can't quite see it, but it does have one line typed out that says help. Here's a book being held by some skeleton hands for $27.99. And lots of candle holders. I thought these black wings were really cool. Could be a candy dish. Some more fun jars, pickled bats for $12.99. A cute little rat with a camera on top of a stack of books for $19.99. Now these I would probably try to hold out and see what the Dollar Tree gets in. They had a few things last year also in Target Dollar Spot for $3 that looked similar. Beautiful colors in these flowers. This is a really fun light up sort of lantern, I guess you would call it, with the crow on top for $29.99. Some cool black potion bottles. Those are $7.99 with the glass topper. Another cute little rat with his tail curled around. It sort of is his stand. Lots of bugs. So this is where they added them in. We will definitely be looking at a couple more bugs here in a second after a few signs. And I will come back to this beware sign. A pretty rose and a skeleton hand. Some more cameo style picture frames. These are very heavy for $12.99. These are beautiful potion bottles. These would be great at Valentine's Day. Some candlesticks. Here are some hanging bottles. I thought these were pretty cool. $5.99. This really large faux book for $16.99. They do have a couple of signs. Enter if you dare, and this one's $9.99. Some more potion bottles. Some glass skulls. And guess what? More potion bottles. Here's another one of the signs that they did. I put a spell on you for $9.99. I like that they added a little pop of color over here with some of the purples. I like these little skeleton bodices up on little stands for $16.99. This is a really beautiful mirror. Now that statue of Mary next to it was very heavy, so I didn't pick it up, but it was, I believe, $24.99. And a very colorful wreath with a skull on it. Just trying to give you guys sort of a look at what everything looks like together. Here's a larger sign, no kickstand on this one, $14.99. I was not about to mess with that skull, it was massive. Now this looks like an x-ray. It's a 3-piece frame hanging piece of decor for $14.99. Lots of old school looking pieces of wall decor. This one's $16.99. And this is where the bugs come back in. I think this is actually from a different aisle, but it is very large. Underneath they've got a few eyeballs hiding. Here's some more colorful potion bottles. These are a little more pricey. They're quite a bit bigger. Here are a few different pieces of wall decor for $5.99. The gold bugs. A labeled skull for $14.99. Here's another piece of large hanging decor, the skeleton from the front and the side angle. Now I wanted to come back and show you guys the beware sign. It does have a kickstand and it is $19.99, probably maybe 3 feet tall. They've also got this really fun Venus Flytrap Feed Me Seymour piece for $29.99. It is pretty large and heavy. Now this is where their collection sort of becomes very black and white, and it's quite funny. They've got a lot of skeletons doing a lot of yoga poses over here. Here is a large apothecary style, I'm guessing votive holder, a skull candle. A few of these prices are going to be hard to see when there are things that are black and white. It sort of throws the balance off, and I haven't figured out how to fix that yet. So if you know, let me know down in the comments. Here's a really fun crystal ball effect that lights up in a skeleton hand. Some more bottles and jars. A piece of standing decor. I thought this was like a faux book, but it's actually a piece of standing decor for $9.99. It has a glitter trim and they also have it in the heart version. A couple of hourglasses and a really cool skull for $14.99. This board looking skeleton bodice actually lights up. Here's a couple of pieces of their signs. Coordinate together, $16.99. Till death do us part. A wine holder. Here is another skeleton in a yoga pose, $24.99. Now up here, they have a really cool little snow globe with an eyeball. I could not find a price on that piece. Some skeleton hands. This one is even a jewelry holder. Some bowls and vases or vases, $21.99. Now last year I did my whole living room in this look, which was really neutral with black and white bottles and skeletons. This clock is so pretty. It's $12.99. I actually picked up quite a few little pet skeletons from the Dollar Tree and 99 cents only store. A little kitty cat on a stack of books for $14.99. This wreath is massive, $49.99. I hope you guys enjoyed coming along with me to take a look at all of Michael's Halloween decor for 2018. I definitely have my favorites in mind. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you back very soon in the next one.